Hi there, my name's Ian and I live in Bocas del Toro on the Caribbean coast of Panama. I'm going to show you today, I don't know really whether it's a traditional Panamanian dessert, but it's an Alco dessert that we make quite a lot of and use quite often as a little after dinner drink. Now, it's made with cacao, which is the raw material from which chocolate is made. And this is a lump of raw cacao that I bought from one of the locals here who has a lot of cacao trees on her farm. She made me a big cake of cocoa which cost me $20. I've taken half of that and taken about a third off that half, so probably a sixth of my $20 block of cacao to make this drink. And what I've done with that piece of cacao there is I've taken a bottle of seco, which is an alcohol made from sugarcane, and very common down here in Bocas del Toro. This one cost me from the local supermarket $5.55 for a 750 milliliter bottle. It comes in bigger sizes too. This is a litre. I think it cost me $6.95 or something. I'm actually going to use, this is another 3/4 of a litre bottle. It's a plastic bottle, and this one is really good because it's got a wider neck to put the drink back in. So a couple of weeks ago I took the bottle of seco and the chunk of cacao and simply chopped up the cacao into small pieces and put it in a tub and soaked it in the alcohol. Put the cacao in there, poured the alcohol over it and just left it for 2 weeks. What we've now got to do is we've got a real, that smells absolutely delightful, a real chocolatey alcohol there. And I've got a piece of material, this is just actually mosquito mesh that I've used on the windows here, but it works as a great filter for this stuff. So I have a little bowl just with some holes in the bottom and a cup to catch my mixture, and we're just going to filter it to get the lumps out. So it's just a matter of getting that into there. The filtering through takes a bit of time, so we'll leave that draining as 1/2 of our mixture that we're going to make. Second ingredient, it's very simple. This is Nestlé's condensed milk, $2.50 from the same superstore. For tin of milk. Here's one I prepared earlier. I've opened this one. Now, this is a lot easier to handle if it's warm, if the tin hasn't been in the fridge, because once it gets cold, it gets very thick and it's much harder to pour. And the trick is to get this stuff into the bottle without getting it all down the sides of the bottle. Pretty good there. I'll do a very quick example. I try and drain this in completely, but part of the fun of making this drink is scraping the tin out afterwards. This really is a drink for lovers of condensed milk. So we'll see how our mix is going here, or how our chocolate mix is going. A bit more, we'll give it a squeeze. You can squeeze this out and it goes a lot quicker. And at the end, what you have is, it's not quite there yet, but you have a very dry mixture of Alco chocolate. And you can use this for all sorts of things. You can put it into chocolate banana milkshakes or smoothies. You can use it for any other sort of drink, or use it for making bread or cakes or whatever. There's a lot of uses for that, as can the raw cacao as well. And what we're looking for is about a 50-50 mix. I need as much of the seco, the chocolate seco, as I've got of condensed milk. And they go in. So we have a bit of overspill there. So we're about 50-50 mix. And you just want to mix that up Get it nice and mixed up into a nice chocolatey, milky, chocolatey drink. And that's it. We're pretty much done. I'll make 2 bottles of this today. I've got enough chocolate mix and a second tin of milk to make a second bottle of it, so I'll have 2 bottles. And what I'll do is I'll put one in the freezer and have that for drinking. It's really, really nice when it comes out icy cold out of the freezer. The other bottle I'll just keep in the fridge, and that makes an excellent addition to a cup of black coffee. If you get your black coffee and just put it in instead of milk, put some of this in, it gives you a lovely cup of coffee with a bit of an extra kick. And that's it. It's a sort of dessert drink for after dinner, or add it to your coffee in the morning to give yourself a bit of a kickstart in the morning. It's a thick, treacly sort of mix, very much like a very chocolatey Baileys. Very tasty indeed. We'll just give it a try. Oh, that is marvellous. Very tasty indeed. It'll be a lot better when it's been in the fridge or in the freezer for a couple of hours and gets icy cold. I have no idea what it's called. Milky chocolate alcohol. I don't know, call it what you like, but it's absolutely fantastic. And it's something a lot of the expats down in Bocas del Toro here enjoy very much. Give it a try. Hope you'll like it. Thank you.